man. Free my boy out the cages, man. Hey, free Malone, man. Free my boy out the cages, man.
Lavish parties and luxury living all tied to a massive multi-million-dollar crypto scam. Federal investigators are pinning to a 20-year-old from Singapore busted Wednesday living in Miami. 7 News confirming this raid at a high-end home is tied to the arrest, one that had the FBI bringing out the big guns. A federal indictment for Malone Lam states he and accomplices conspired to carry out cryptocurrency thefts and to launder stolen cryptocurrency.
What's going on, World Chemo Home friends? Here talking a young Asian guy named Malone, and I think the other guy is either French or Haitian. I think you pronounce it Serrano, Jeandiel or Jeandiel. One of these guys is 20 years old. The other fellow is 21. Very young individuals. But the crazy thing about this story is they scammed the government. They scammed the system for $250 million, guys. These guys are only 20 and 21, and they scam the United States government for $250 million. Very crazy, outrageous, with all the scamming going on, with the CHASEBANK fraud, with the Fidelity Bank fraud. I don't know, man. I thought the government would be very aware of, I guess, fraud, but it looks like they're not aware of the fraud that's going on. These individuals was living lavish lifestyles. I mean, their Instagram was telling the whole story. I mean, brand new Mercedes-Benz from Maybachs to the most fanciest cars you can think of, the Lamborghini trucks, the Ferrari cars. They had it all, mansions, the girls. These guys was living the life, and they was flaunting the money as well. The government eventually caught up with these guys, and right now they are in court. They was just indicted by a grand jury. So that situation is going on. But me personally, what I think should happen, instead of sending these kids to prison and jail, I think the U.S. government should just have these kids work for them so they can tell them how they got into the system, how they, broke into whatever system that was available, the network, to actually help them so they can actually stop this type of stuff from going on. Throwing these guys in prison is just a waste of time. They're probably going to come out in another 10 years. It's fraud. I don't think they're going to get 20, 30 years for this, but they're relatively young. But $250 million, that's insane. One thing I can say is hopefully these guys were smart enough to hide some of this money somewhere, maybe bury it somewhere, give it to family members. Maybe they bought family members' homes, gave family members money, so when they came out of prison, they would have money in a safe house somewhere. Hopefully that was the case. But yeah, man, these brothers, I don't want to say brothers, they're not my brothers, but they gamed the system for $250 million. Woo! Lam and Scenario, I guess, I don't know if I'm saying it correctly, but if I'm not, please comment. But yeah, man, they took the system. I don't know how long they was doing this, but everything's going to come out in court. But it's kind of crazy. A 20 and 21-year-old was able to get $250 million from the United States government. That's insane, guys.